I am Tamara Zevalkink. I am the 5th or 8th grade math and science teacher here at St. John's. I've been here for 10 years. I grew up in Grand Haven. I actually went to preschool here way back 30 some years ago. And I've been born and raised in Grand Haven, went through Grand Haven Public Schools. My 2 kids go here now. Clara's in 3rd grade, John's in 2nd grade.
Michigan or Michigan State?
Michigan, go blue.
Why did you decide to become a teacher?
Well, I had a teacher in 3rd grade that really inspired me to be a teacher. She saw my gifts and talents that I had as a student, and she really just pushed me to become that type of a teacher later on in life. And then as a 7th grader, I had a specific science teacher that I just adored. He made learning fun and hands-on, and that between my 3rd grade teacher and my 7th grade teacher, I knew I wanted to teach science.
Favorite hobby or pastime?
I love volleyball. So I actually went to college at Cornerstone and played volleyball at Cornerstone. And I still like to coach to this day and play volleyball recreationally in beach volleyball and just in any extra time that I have.
If you were not a teacher, what job would you want?
Ooh, that's an easy one. Forensic scientist. Actually, that was my second choice. I grew up watching, I think, too many CSI shows. My dad was a paramedic, and the medical background of everything. I was very interested in the medical side of things, and then just life science and anatomy and physiology. So,
what is something your students might be surprised to learn about you?
I am extremely terrified of heights in small spaces. I also have a pool, and I don't know how to swim.
What's one thing on your bucket list?
I would love to go to Italy. So I'm a big foodie, and I love Italian food. So someday I would love to go to Italy.
What kind of classroom environment do you like to create?
Ooh, I love when students come into my classroom, they would feel love and they can just be themselves. And so that's something that I want my students to feel when they come into my classroom, where they can just be hands-on learning, have a fun environment, and just not be scared to ask questions.
The final question, what's one goal you have for the school year?
That's a good one. I want my students to be prepared as possible for high school. So a lot of these students are coming from a small school, going into a large high school. And so I just want them to feel confident in themselves, having the strongest faith background here, and being sure of who they are, not just academics, but in their spiritual background as well.